I want to show you how to make a perfect 2-inch square and what my expectations are for it. When you get your ruler, there is some extra space right here, and then there's the actual number 0. We're going to ignore this extra space and we're going to make our mark at the 0 all the way to the 2, okay? You're going to do this in the top left-hand area of your paper, not the tip top. We're going to leave some space because I want to write a word at the tip top of the paper. So I have 0, making a line to the 2. Okay, then I'm going to move my ruler like this down here. 0 to 2. 0 to 2. Putting a dot there. 0 to 2. And then I'm just going to finish off the leftover. That's our perfect, well, somewhat perfect 2-inch square. Those are my expectations. You will do this in the top left side of a white piece of paper. You will leave some space here at the top because we're going to write a word right there. This is a drawing-based art class. Therefore, we need to learn about our tools that we're using this year. So the drawing tools that we're using this year are pencils, colored pencils, and pink erasers. We are going to learn how to color very neatly using a technique called sweeping. Sweeping is using long, skinny oval motions, these long, skinny ovals. And you do it nice and light, and you keep going over the same spot to make it darker. But it's these long, skinny ovals, and they all go in the same direction. So pick a direction you want to do your long, skinny ovals in. Sorry, I can't talk today. And stick with that direction. All right? So what I want for you to do above your 2-inch box is write the word sweeping. Sweeping. So we're going to do all our examples of sweeping in this row right here. Take your brown colored pencil and we're going to practice sweeping and filling up the entire box, going all in the one direction, nice and light, and going back over certain areas to make them darker. These long, skinny, light ovals. We're learning to use our colored pencils in a professional way where all of the color goes in the same direction, where it's nice and neat. So I'm doing these long, skinny ovals, and I'm controlling the pressure of my hand. This is the test. Just because something is simple doesn't mean that it's easy. It's a simple idea to fill up a box with long, skinny ovals, but to keep at it and not get frustrated means that maybe it's not that easy. So I have officially filled up this box, and now I want to make it darker. So I'm going back over, and pretty much you can tell that it looks more professional because it all kind of looks like one solid color. It doesn't look like a whole bunch of messy lines. That's the type of technique that I want for you to learn today. It's cool to do stuff light and make it dark, but once you do stuff dark and too dark, it's hard to make it go light again. So less is always more when it comes to color pencils. Look at how nice and neat and even that box is. That's the sweeping technique. Here's an example of what I don't want on your projects. I call this messy directional lines. Some students get very overwhelmed with filling up large areas of their paper. So they might start off with good intentions and start in one direction on something, and then they just get frustrated and they just start doing this, and they just do like this, and then they do this. And all of the directions are going in a whole bunch of messy ways. That doesn't look very professional. I want to teach you professional ways. So this is a messy way that I want to teach you to get better at. Look at the difference between this and the sweeping. All one solid, even color. This yes, this no. I want to teach you one more option called small circles. So if you don't like the sweeping, there's another way to do it called small circles. Now I want for you to take your pencil, and we're going to make another 2-inch box on the top right side of your paper. So let's get our ruler and let's find the 0 and go to the 2. Go from the 0 to the 2. Zero to 2, and then we'll finish it off. Above this box, I want you to put small circles. Write the word small circles. This is another technique. I want for you to take the red, and we're about to do this inside the box. And my video was interrupted, so I'm going to try to keep off where I was. We're going to make these small little circles. And there's so many small little circles that you gradually build up. That's another way, and you keep going over the old circles over and over and over again. Let me do a close-up for you. Those are these small circles. Now we're about to fill up. Take your red, and we're going to do a bunch of nice and light. You do it light, and then we steadily add more and more layers to it. Small red circles. Small red circles. Steadily filling up the box, and sometimes I'm circling back over. Sometimes I'm going back over areas that I've already done, and there's no lines, like it all becomes one big color. This is a technique that professionals use. Go ahead and fill up that whole box, and I'll tell you what to do next. So now I have my whole box full of red, small circles. Now we're about to blend. Take your yellow and do small circles over the red. And you can push down a little harder. And you're going to watch the colors. In my opinion, I call it the colors coming alive. This is about to take your colors to another level. We're going to make the red come alive. It's almost going to look like you're adding fire to the page. I don't know if my camera is picking it up very well, but as soon as you start adding these little yellow circles to your red, you're going to watch your red become activated and come alive. This is so much more vibrant than just using a regular orange. Blending colors together really adds a layer and depth of interest to your work. So now my virtual learners under the sweeping column make 2 more 2-inch squares, and under the small circle column make 2 more 2-inch squares. Use any color that you want and practice the sweeping, And if you want to blend, then do another color on top of your practice of sweeping. Then over here, do a different color. Practice sweeping. Try a different direction of sweeping. But remember, you want to keep it all in the same direction. Whatever direction you choose, you keep it up. Then choose different colors under the small circles. Do some more small circles. Do a layer of purple and maybe add some small circles of blue on top and see what happens. Maybe since you'll have the 24 pack, I know that you guys have 2 different types of blues. Maybe do a layer of, one type of blue and then do a layer of another type of blue on top of small circles. Experiment. See what happens when you put these colors together. Remember, it's all about technique. No lazy lines. I mark off points on projects for lazy lines. For virtual learners, you're going to take a picture of this. You might want to hold it sideways like this to take your picture. You're going to upload it to this project, and it is going to be for a major grade.